everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right folks, so I'm going to try and make this as short and as sweet as I possibly can. I got this released through the door a couple of days ago. I watched it last night. I was very impressed by the movie. Not just the movie, but the release itself and its 4K transfer, all top notch. A full house, as I like to call it. And I felt it was only right to stop by and share it with you and make you aware of it. So the movie is called Night of the Hunted. Now, not to be confused by the 80s movie. This came out in 2023. Now, before I do anything, I just want to do a big shout out to my good friend Gary, aka Gary the Blu-Ray Addict. And if it wasn't for his Instagram page, I would never have known about this release. He posted it up, I seen the artwork, I thought it looked intriguing, I checked out the trailer, it ticked all the right boxes for myself. So I took a gamble on it, and thankfully the gamble has paid off. So thank you once again, Gary, if you're watching. I really do appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be holding this in my hands right now. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to leave a link to Gary's Instagram page. It's going to be in the description of this video. And please do go over and check out his Instagram page. He is hands down one of the best collectors I've ever seen in terms of physical media, and he will make you aware of certain releases like this, like he did with myself. So thank you once again, Gary, and again the link is in the description below. So if you're not particularly aware of Night of the Hunted, it doesn't get much simpler than this movie. A girl is travelling with her friend late at night. They stop at a gas station. She goes into the gas station. When she tries to leave, she gets shot at by a sniper. And the sniper will not let her leave. And that is Night of the Hunted. It is held all in this gas station. There is a radio inside. They are in contact with each other. Think of Phone Booth meets, do I dare say, Assault on Precinct 13. And if you enjoy both of them movies, chances are you're going to get a lot from this one. Now, I never actually heard of this actress's name, Camille Rowe. But wow, she's definitely on my radar now, because she was fantastic in this. She carries the entire movie and she does it with absolute ease. Now, it's also produced by Alexander AJ or Aja. I can never pronounce his name right. But if you're aware of that director, he has directed some great horror movies, but they can be very violent. So it goes without saying, there is violence in this one as well. I don't know what it is with me, but there's something about a kind of a gas station setting that I love. I think it's very creepy. If you've seen the likes of Splinter or Open 24 Hours, even John Carpenter's Body Bags, that's a horror anthology movie, and there's one story in that, it's held at a gas station, where there's a killer and he's stalking this girl that's working late at night. There's something about that setting that just works incredibly well for me, and when I seen this movie had a similar setting, I knew to pick it up, and I am so happy I did. Now look, it is not perfect. It's far from perfect. There is pacing issues, particularly in the middle of the movie. It seems like they're just running the running time on just for the sake of doing it. But when it kicks on again, trust me, you will be highly entertained by it. And I really do hope you give it a go. I was massively impressed by it. Now, this is a Mediabook edition, a 4K release as well. It is brought to us by Cape Light Pictures. It's a German release, and Cape Light always deliver when it comes to 4K, and it's no different here. The 4K transfer looks fantastic. Now, it's not the greatest, it doesn't particularly lend well to 4K, this movie. It's the movie itself, because it is held at night. It is held in the gas station. There's even a segment in it where the power goes out. So it is incredibly dark, but I can tell you now, the 4K excels. It really does. You get those deep, dark blacks that I come to love. And it does add so much depth to that picture, and there's absolutely no sign of crushing whatsoever. It is pin sharp. There is so much fine detail to be seen across the board. It is not the most colourful movie you're ever likely to see, but when you do see a bit of colour, the Dolby Vision excels at it as well. It handles it with absolute ease. It is a fantastic looking 4K. It looks exactly how the movie should look. Now, it comes with a DTS 5.1 audio, and for the most part it is dialogue driven, but when it does kick on and you get a bit of action, it can be quite active, particularly with your rear speakers there. You'll kind of hear bullets whizzing by you. You kind of just hear debris kind of just exploding behind you. There's a lot of that going on. But for the most part, it is dialogue driven, and it is beautifully centered. It is crystal clean. You'll have no issues whatsoever with its DTS 5.1 audio. Right, folks, so I'm going to take you around this Mediabook and give you a close look at it. So, yeah, let's get to it. Right, so here we go, Night of the Hunted. So there is a J card that simply wraps around. I'm going to quickly bring it in and let you have a look at it. But it goes without saying, it being a German release, the write-up of the movie is going to be in German. But I will take you in and let you have a look at the technical aspects and some of the credits. So that is the J card. Going to put it to a side. Let's get on with the Mediabook. And there's not much to be said here, folks. You've simply got the actress Camille Rowe on the cover there. She's holding a hammer. You'll notice she has a wound on her arm as well. If you watch the movie, you'll find out exactly how that happens. And of course, you got Night of the Hunted. It has a simple matte finish on it as well. But there is something about this artwork that drew me to that trailer. And I'm so happy it did. I just had a blast with this movie. So that is the artwork. I'll take it then on to the spine of this one. And right around to the back. And it tells you everything that you need to know when it comes to this this setting of the movie. It is the gas station. There's nothing going on in terms of like spot glossing or embossing or debossing. Just a simple matte finish. It doesn't get any simpler. And I think it works incredibly well. I love it. So I will open the Mediabook up. And you are greeted to your 4K disc. I don't have to remove the disc because the picture on the disc is the same as the background. And of course you got the actress there on the right hand side. And then when you flip it to the back, you've got the Blu-ray disc. You'll notice there's a sign there. God is nowhere. And when you watch the movie, that sign will make all the sense in the world. So I'm going to just quickly run through some of the pages that you will see in this Mediabook. Unfortunately, it's all in German, but I suppose you can check out just a few of the stills. So you'll notice there's quite a bit of blood on some of the stills here. There's actually a nice behind the scenes picture there with the director as well. It's always nice to see. So there you have it, folks. That is the Mediabook of Night of the Hunted. Like I said, very simple, but it gets the job done. Right, so there you have it. That is Night of the Hunted. And like I said, if you haven't heard of this movie before, check out its trailer. Hopefully you'll get as much out of the trailer as I did. And if you do, I recommend taking a gamble on this. Now, it's available on Amazon Germany. I think I got this for €30. It's not a bad price considering it is 4K and a Mediabook as well. And yeah, like I said, take a gamble on it and fingers crossed you will get as much out of it as I did. So there you have it, folks. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie if you have seen it. Very curious to hear what you think. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.